No fixed time limit. There isn't a universal rule or timer for how long an out-of-body experience OBE can last. Some people report experiences that seem to last just a few moments, while others describe journeys that feel as though they've gone on for hours. In reality, the perception of time in altered states of consciousness is very different from physical time. An OBE can feel much longer or shorter than it actually is. Factors such as your energy levels, the depth of your awareness, and how practiced you are at staying calm and focused all play a role in determining the duration. In short, the more balanced and skilled you become, the longer you're likely to maintain the state. Beginner's short sessions. For those just starting out, OBEs are usually unstable and brief. A beginner might manage to lift out of the body only partially or sustain the state for just a few seconds before being pulled back. Sometimes, even small distractions, sudden excitement, or fear can immediately snap you back into your physical body. This isn't a failure. It's part of the natural learning curve. Like training any new skill, the early stages are about building familiarity and stability. With gradual practice, relaxation, and learning to control your emotions, beginners often find their OBEs lasting longer and becoming more vivid over time. Experienced travelers. With consistent practice, many people become more skilled at maintaining an out-of-body state. Instead of brief, fleeting moments, experienced travelers often describe journeys that seem to last for hours. They report exploring different dimensions, interacting with beings, or visiting distant locations in vivid detail. The key difference is control. Advanced practitioners know how to stay calm, avoid emotional spikes, and stabilize their awareness, which prevents them from being pulled back too quickly. For these travelers, the OBE becomes less about simply leaving the body and more about navigating and exploring with purpose. Time perception distortion. One of the most fascinating aspects of OBEs is how differently time flows. Just like in dreams, the experience of time outside the body can feel completely disconnected from clock time. A few minutes of physical time may stretch into what feels like hours or even days of exploration. This distortion suggests that consciousness in altered states isn't bound by the same rules as the physical world. For many travelers, this is what makes OBEs so profound. They can live through entire adventures, learn lessons, or gain insights in what seems like a vast span of time, even though only a short period has passed in waking reality. Energy levels matter. Your energy body is the fuel that sustains an out-of-body experience. Just like physical activity drains stamina, projecting into non-physical realms requires energy. If you're physically exhausted, mentally stressed, or emotionally drained, your OBE will likely be brief or unstable. On the other hand, being well-rested, relaxed, and balanced greatly increases your ability to stay out longer. Many practitioners recommend practices like meditation, breathwork, or energy-building exercises such as yoga, tai chi, or simple grounding techniques to strengthen the energy body. The stronger and more balanced your energy, the longer and more vivid your journeys can be. Natural return mechanism. One common concern among beginners is the fear of getting stuck outside the body. In reality, this isn't possible. The body and consciousness remain connected by what many traditions call the silver cord, an unbreakable link that keeps you tethered to your physical form. No matter how far you travel, the body naturally pulls you back when it needs attention, whether that's for rest, nourishment, or waking activity. This built-in safety mechanism ensures you return when necessary. Even if you lose awareness or the experience fades, you simply wake up back in your body, often with little to no disruption. External interruptions. Out-of-body states are delicate, especially when you're still learning to stabilize them. Any strong external stimulus can instantly pull you back. Sudden noises like a door slamming, someone entering the room, or even a phone ringing are enough to snap your focus back to the body. The same is true for strong internal emotions. Fear, surprise, or even overwhelming excitement can disrupt the fragile balance and end the experience. This is why many practitioners choose quiet, private spaces and practice at times when they're least likely to be disturbed. Over time, as control improves, you may become less sensitive to interruptions, but in the early stages, a calm environment is key. Safe duration. No matter how long an OBE lasts, your return to the body is always guaranteed. The concept of the silver cord, a symbolic or energetic link between your physical and non-physical selves, represents this unbreakable connection. Even if you wander far or lose track of time, your consciousness remains safely tethered. The body knows when to call you back, whether it's because it needs rest, hydration, or simply because the session has gone on long enough. This natural safeguard ensures you can explore without fear of being trapped outside. Every projection ends with a safe return, whether it's gentle or sudden. Gradual training extends time. Like any skill, out-of-body experiences become easier and more stable with consistent practice. At first, projections may only last a few moments, but through regular training, you can learn to remain calm, focused, and balanced in the altered state. Techniques such as meditation, visualization, breath control, and energy work all help strengthen your ability to stay out longer. Over time, the snapback effect weakens, and you gain more control over both entry and duration. This process is similar to meditation or lucid dreaming. What feels impossible or fleeting at first gradually becomes second nature, allowing longer and deeper explorations. Individual differences. Every person's OBE journey is unique, shaped by their mindset, energy, emotional state, and natural sensitivity. Some people find they can project easily and sustain long, vivid experiences right from the start, while others may take months or years of practice before achieving stability. There's no universal limit to how long an OBE can last, because it depends on the individual's inner balance and awareness. Instead of comparing durations, it's more important to focus on quality, clarity, control, and insight gained from the experience. Over time, each practitioner finds their own rhythm and natural duration.